Guys, I thought this would be a good time to make a video. Basically, I got a new makeup bag and I was inspired by this other video to just change everything that's in here to my new one. So I'll also give a backstory on this. I got this for $3 at a Goodwill back where I used to live, and it has been such a wonderful piece. I absolutely adore it, but I've kind of loved it pretty well and was just deciding I kind of wanted to move on. However, I am very open to getting it nice and clean. I love the color, but I did get a lot of oil stains on it from just things spilling, especially in this area, and then obviously some marks. But I've also considered dyeing it another color, maybe navy or black. I'm not quite sure, but I do adore this camel color. I think it's so beautiful. First, in this front pocket, I'm kind of afraid. I'm not quite sure what we have in here. Okay, it's very messy. We have some, oh, this is a pin from a coffee shop that I really enjoy. We have some acne patches, and these are ingrown hair patches. And I just have the pictures of my husband and just old friends in here, as well as teeth whitening strips and a Band-Aid. So I feel like, as far as moving this stuff over, I should move it to the side before I organize, but this will be nice to, let's kind of just dump it, right? This is my makeup collection, and I figured we could just dive in. So, okay, we have this red OPI nail polish that I use for my toes. I got this from my mother-in-law. Here's my James Avery jewelry cleaner. I don't know if y'all knew this. I believe they're $3. Well, when I bought this one, it was. I can go get a new one, to be honest. This one's pretty well used, but it is just so nice. It polishes my jewelry up so well, and I just absolutely love this thing. Look at the difference between that. I know this technically isn't makeup, but man, so clean and beautiful. I have dirty hands now, but I definitely will be moving this to my purse or my jewelry bag, but I'll do my other rings in a minute. This I just recently got with my mother at an H-E-B, and the color is okay. I feel like I get pretty tan during the summer, and I've kind of hit that point where this is kind of not really as beautiful as it would be during the spring or the winter on me. So I'm still gonna use it, but I got it in another shade as well, and I think the other one is definitely more fitting for my complexion. But I will continue to put it in my bag. This is something I got from my mother-in-law, and it's just a red light therapy little. It's so wonderful. I absolutely love it. I will be putting that in my makeup bag. This I just have, it's just a little black brush, like a little angled brush, but I use this when I'm blending in my eyebrows, or if I'm doing eyeliner. I use eyeshadow as eyeliner. So this is my I don't know if that's like cross-contamination for makeup, but it's e.l.f., by the way. I see that on there. It says e.l.f. I'll be keeping that. These, I have so many of these. I'm actually gonna throw this away. I need to, yeah, this one's a goner. This one I am going to go ahead and keep just because it makes more sense to have one. This is my blush brush. I adore it. My friend used to work at Sephora, and whenever I very first started wearing makeup, she kind of gave me brands that were good, and that she preferred, and that were more clean, and I just love that one so much. This is my French pen, which I absolutely adore. I have another from J. Crew. I don't know where it is, so I will be keeping that around. Ponytails are an absolute necessity. I'm trying to just switch just to silk, which the majority of mine are silk now, but I am not gonna just waste these for whenever I am doing a tight hairstyle. These are better to have, and if I'm trying to be more discreet with my look. So these three will be going into the makeup bag as well. This is my makeup brush that I put on this with. Boom. I absolutely love this. I don't use it a ton. In fact, I'll show you what I use usually. I think it's in my purse. Hold on. This is what I typically put on my face whenever I am like just trying to do makeup. If I'm trying to be really fancy, this is when I use this bad boy. But I like both of these. They're very great. Those are necessities if I'm going out. This I used to use a lot more. I don't really use it that much. But it's like almost like a highlight, like a glow serum. I don't know. Let's see. Warm Glow, Glowy Super Gel, which I don't really. Do you see it? Yeah, I guess you do. It's beautiful under your makeup and then as a highlight after. I don't really know what this is for, and it's kind of like stressful. So I'm gonna throw this away. This is Empty, and it is my favorite perfume by Maison Louis Marie. I'm going to get a new one. I just didn't want to forget exactly what number it was, but now I know, because I'm glad I kept this, because the other day I was going to look for it and realized I don't remember what number it was. It's number 14. I always get it mixed up, so I'm so glad I kept this. I will keep it until I go get my new one, okay? This I use pretty often. It's my eyelash curler. It is also from e.l.f. I just love how affordable e.l.f. is, and their stuff is actually really beautiful, and I think it's good quality. I love this thing. I use it so often. And here's my blush. I am pretty naturally rosy cheeked, which I have grown to just love so much about myself. But whenever I use my other makeup, like for example when I use this, it kind of covers up my redness, so I like to just add blush for that flirty romantic look. And this is in the color Lady. I think it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. So gorgeous. this is a top coat for my nails. But I like to just put it straight on there. I just like to go ahead and just go through. I need to actually like trim my nails and stuff. I used to get my nails done a lot, especially if I'm going on a trip or if I'm in a wedding. Like, I kind of go do that, but I typically just go to kind of spend time with my mother. I don't really go alone, although I love getting my toes done. Like, getting my toes done is something I actually really enjoy, but I don't really go often anymore just because of it's kind of a hassle to drive to the nail salon that I go to. I only go to one. And it's like 40 minutes away, and I just am kind of like, well, obviously the cost as well. It's just like kind of, it's not a hobby, or I mean, not a something I want to maintain. But yeah, I just need a clear coat because it just is a pretty little actual polish. I just think it's wonderful. These are tweezers, and I will be honest, I have another pair of tweezers, so I need to kind of pick and choose which one I like, and then I will probably get rid of one. But for now, I'll keep it over here so I can kind of test them out and see which one is more beneficial. This needs to be in my purse. It is my earplugs. I don't know why they're in here, so I'm gonna put that to the side. But now it's time for us to move it over to my beautiful little bag. This also comes in a really gorgeous like espresso color and a really beautiful red, and I was really having trouble picking between the red and the black, but I just have kind of decided to invest in more black leather just because I think it's so timeless, and if I really desire something red, I want it to either be like a huge statement piece or just like a subtle accent, and I just figured this was just something that I wanted to stay pretty neutral. But yeah, as you can see, it has my initials MG right there, and yeah, let's move it over. I'm so excited. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Okay, I feel like we will put my makeup to the left. Am I right? So, if you hear that jazzy voice in the back, it is Rafi. My son sleeps to Rafi or to a couple bands that my husband and I like, but Rafi is just the sweetest voice. I wish he made music that was not just for children because his voice is so good. Well, rats, y'all, where did I put my... Oh, it's right here. I lost it. This is my brush. Okay, I'll put that here. I guess this would go over here. This would go over here. I feel like tools should go on this side. And then this. I'll put my ponytails in the middle. Oh, those aren't open. I've messed around with this quite a bit, to be honest. For my nail polish, I'll just kind of pop in there. I feel like for the red, I might just keep it in my nail area. I feel like this would be better on the go, because what I love about this new makeup bag is, again, like, it's so tiny. Like, the difference is quite noticeable, if you can tell. In fact, I believe this could just fit right in there. I bet it could. I'm not going to do it, but the difference is definitely there. And I love that I can just throw this into my bags, because a lot of the purses that I carry are pretty tiny. So this is such a great option as a cosmetic bag. I guess I should I put these in there? I think I'll wait for the tweezers. And this I will put on this side as well. And then for my Maison Louis Marie perfume, I'm gonna keep on this side, because again, I'm just using it as a reference. So I can come back to it. And yeah. Okay, this is wonderful. I think as far as it goes for like my pictures and stuff, I'm just gonna put that in my memory box. And my French pin, I might just keep in my purse. I feel like that would be a better option. You know, yeah, I'll do that. I feel like this is a good system. And as well, these, I definitely want to keep these in here, because I need that. And then maybe one Band-Aid. Okay. This was such like a quick and easy video. I just love this so much. That was so much fun. Super chill. But yeah, I'm so excited that I got to do this. And if you see me with this little pouch, you know everything that is in it now. So thank y'all so much for watching. I am gonna record more. I've just been way more inspired to do so. So I hope to do a what's in my bag soon, or just a bag collection video. Let me know if there's any that you'd prefer to see. And again, if people could just give me some ideas on what I should do with this, if I should keep this color, if I should just clean off everything, or if I should do the navy or the black. I could even do like a Merlot or just a cherry with it too. And then I'm not positive if I'm able to, but if I'm able to change the hardware and make it gold, or like an antique gold or something, by just rubbing it with some type of like stain. I don't know if that's possible, but if anybody knows how to do that or thinks that it would look good, just I'm open to ideas, and I'm so willing to try it, because I'm not ready to part with this yet. I think I can definitely use it, or maybe even give it to my husband as like an art bag. I feel like there definitely is still some good use left in this, but just let me know. Okay, y'all. Thank you again for watching my video. Bye-bye.